recording. Hello, everybody. I'm TychoCelchuuu. You may have heard me say ding or something because I said let's start recording right as I hit the let's start recording button. Oh my god. I'm on Twitch TV right now, streaming this live, watching it live. Hoi Paulad versus Korean. And I'm excited. I like how the Korean name shows up here, but not over here. Very inconsistent. We're on Colony Farmer Winter. This is it's a winter wonderland. How does this not have snow on it? Is this just like a hot part of the tank? This fucking hot. If you're making a bikini calendar for tanks, that part of the Stug would definitely be in there. So we have right off the bat some tank traps. No, just kidding. Just kidding. That's not tank traps. I'm a fucking idiot. Just right off the bat we have wire denying the opponent the green cover here. And if only Hoi Paulad knew and he could get some shots in on the Storm Pioneers as they build in, then they instantly die, because that's how it works. And we have a double Maxim build versus a double Focus Radiator build. What doth life say? I just lost 3 squads to cold, so snow. Narflex says I miss being able to salvage map props as a crap leagues. No, that was bad. That was never good. Salvaging map props was always terrible. That was just clearly an oversight on Relic's part. Like, even Relic's not that stupid. Oh god, no, zoom in right now. It's too hot. Every faction. Maybe if every... No, it's all stupid. It was always stupid. Salvaging... For anyone who doesn't know, all the wrecks on the map, the OKW, they can salvage things, and when that was added to the game, all the wrecks on the map were just normal wrecks. Or actually, most of the wrecks on the map were normal wrecks, just depending on whether Relic had chosen like a dead tank object or one of the sort of prop objects. And so you could just fucking salvage that thing from the moment, from like day 0 with your fucking Storm Pioneers, get a fucking bunch of fuel or whatever, and tech way the fuck up, and it was just completely broken, so they fixed that. And it was also stupid because it would dismantle a shit, so all this green cover Relic had carefully placed around the maps would just be instantly cannibalized by... look at that Maxim, it's like, surprise, motherfuckers! Knock, knock! Oh, it's not even shooting. That's super disappointing. That's super disappointing. I've never been more disappointed by anything in my entire life, and I'm including when I found out Santa wasn't real. Jesus. So to be fair, I'm Jewish, so finding out Santa wasn't real shouldn't have been very impressive. But I was a very impressionable kid, and we were the only Jews in my neighborhood growing up, like the only Jews within 100 miles or something. So everybody around me believed in Santa when I was a kid. And so my parents, I don't know, when I was very young, they sat me down and they're like, okay, Tycho, when you go to school, it's Christmas time. When you go to school, you can't tell the other kids that Santa doesn't exist, because they're all Christians, they still believe in him. But obviously he doesn't, because it's fucking Santa. And I was like, no, you're wrong. Santa for sure exists. And my parents were like, no, Santa does not exist. What are you talking about? And I'm like, no, you'll see. He'll bring me presents. Because I was just like, of course I thought Santa existed. Everyone else fucking thought it. And that's a pretty good principle. If people think something, then it's probably right. People don't often sort of mass hallucinate. So my parents were like, oh god, we can't crush this child's innocence. Or whatever. So they bought some fucking like Christmas bullshit at the drugstore, put it in a little stocking, and gave it to me the next morning. And not long after that, I actually figured out Santa wasn't real, and that's when I stopped believing in God too. And now that's me. So that's the story of Tycho, and we're up to 4 Maxims. That was still, actually, I wasn't even disappointed that Santa didn't exist when I found out. So really, it wasn't much of a disappointment, especially compared to that Maxim fucking being knocking right in the door like Jack Nicholson in The Shining and not firing. That's really depressing. I don't think I'll ever get over that. Paul has picked guard motor coordination tactics, so we can have a guard's rifle pop out if we see, I don't know, a fast Panzer II or something like that. Chat is still talking about the fucking broken salvage thing, so that's good. I'm glad we could bring back some nostalgia. Thank you, I think, Narflack, for triggering that sort of thing and everybody. And we just have Maxims swarming all over the map and not getting a lot of territory control for it, but also not getting a lot of territory control more or less even. Paul does have one of the fuels, the other fuel being in the hand of the Korean, so that's good. That's the important thing to keep your eyes on, and there's really not much more to say about territory control. I suppose the second most important thing is the munitions point, but Paul's also getting that right now. And we have now installed a field hospital at headquarters, so that's pretty great. These Sturm Pioneers, I don't know if I would have done that if I were the Korean player, because 3 Maxims firing at you, surprise, surprise, you take a lot of fucking damage. I don't care if you're in green cover, technically, in the house or whatever. That's really asking for it, and especially with expensive Sturm Pioneers, that's great. What Doth Lie says, US base is trash, horrendous. I cannot agree more. If we had a United States player in this match, I'd look at it and we'd all cry. Whoever at Relic thought that was a good idea is presumably the same person at Relic who thinks any of this bullshit is a good idea. Relic, Jesus Christ. What are they doing? Are they making a mine? What are they doing? Are you planting a mine? Oh no, it's a det pack. I guess they don't have an animation for a det pack. Very strange. Never noticed that before. So, here we go. Chekhov's det pack. Part 2. The Wrath of Khan. Hey, that works because Chekhov was in that movie. You know what's depressing? The fucking Anton whatever Yelchin dying guy who played Chekhov in Star Trek. Not super depressing because people die all the time, but you know, on a scale to 1 to 10, at least a 3. He was cute too. He died so young. So we have got the cutoff going. Not going to be a huge deal because Paul can just wheel this Maxim straight up and take her right back. But oh, and also because he's got the fuel up here. That's pretty cool. I don't know what the fucking German player is doing, sitting on his ass, taking up to some SG-44s on these folks that are strange, strange, strange. How are you giving up so much map control? How do you have 2 MG-34s? Why have you built these, and how do you not have map control with these fuckers? German player asleep on the job, me asleep on the job, not really knowing how this happened. But Paul now in a great position. Maxim chooses a bad time to reposition. Maybe he's going to set up in time to catch. Nope, catches the Sturm Pioneer, so that's good, especially with the crossfire. But it doesn't matter for really long because they get forced out with a flame grenade in the flank. So that's unfortunate. Paul's really going to have to be microing the fuck out of these Maxims. Are these guys going to be able to do anything? Looks like no. Oh, that was painful. Retreating across that red cover costs him a lot. It has to just hit the straight up retreat button, and German player looks like probably gonna grab the fuel back. That's what I'd be doing with this Fox Raider squad. Yeah, grab the fuel back. You don't want to aggress too crazily into these Maxims. You want to wait maybe till these guys have their, I guess their incendiary grenade is back up, but you want to get maybe a double incendiary grenade, go in, force them off the point, do a sort of pincer kind of thing. And how's the Tekken going? We've got 86 fuel saved up for the Germans. When's the next truck? The next truck's going to be a little while, so... detect enemy vehicles using radio transmissions. That's this. That's this! What's this do? Okay, cool. I'm hiccuping a little. All these infantry are just up here. I don't know about this. It's time to maybe get going. You've lost even this fucking top strategic point. You don't have either munitions. You just got this fuel bag. I don't know if this is a winning proposition to stay so long here as the Germans. If you were teching up to something, what Doth Life says, are they teching up? Haha. Good joke. 10 out of 10. 100%. Beautiful. So yeah, I don't know what the plan here for the Germans is. We do now have the truck, so I want to see if this truck's going to... Oh god, why do I keep hiccuping? This truck's going to... I think it's going to convert. It's going to be a tier 4. Tier 4 incoming. Tier 4 alert. Tier 4... Oh god. I have to stop hiccuping. Give me a moment to stop hiccuping. Here, I'm sure I've told you the secret in other shotguns, but just give me a sec. Okay, I think I've accomplished it. You just concentrate really hard on the next hiccup and it'll never come. Are we going to get it to tier 4? Oh, it's going to be a while. You need 20 fuel. I don't know. I'm predicting tier 4. So we have the strange sight of an MG34 getting owned by a Maxim. Actually, that's not a very strange sight. The MG34 is fucking dog shit. What am I talking about? And also the Maxim has the church. So it's shooting the... That's amusing. That's really amusing. Get the fucking MG34. Okay, you're done. Now you're done shooting the fucking shit. Now shoot the thing. There we go. Good. Good. Okay, so now the German's really doing what the German ought to be doing, which is blitzkrieging the fuck out of these points. Get that infantry out and about. Oh no, it's a T-70. Who could have predicted? Who could have predicted the T-70? Oh god, this truck, if it gets caught by the T-70, that's gonna be unfortunate. We're 1 fuel away from the tier 4. Is he gonna fucking pop the tier 4 while the T-70 is around, or is he gonna wait till it's safe? Well, so far he's waiting till it's safe, so we're gonna stop concentrating on that and look at other things. Namely the Rakettenwerfer being built. We're gonna look at that. Oh, look, a fake out. Still killed somebody. The Rakettenwerfer being built, which we're gonna watch via the UI. The Maxim being destroyed, or the MG34, sorry, being destroyed. An anti-tank gun has, oh, it's probably been completed. These guys, I suppose, were planning a grenade, but they thought better of it. We're definitely waiting on tier 4 at this point. And this is looking a little ugly. The German player would have been better served, I think, retreating immediately and waiting for the Rakettenwerfer and then moving in as a big sort of assault force. Obviously, it's not fun to push in to the Maxims, but it beats losing all your infantry and then having to push into the Maxims anyway, so whatever. Zombie Francis says, the MG34 does his job well against units in red cover. Yeah, I mean, you know, dog shit machine gun's still a machine gun. What Doth Life says, I've got it to vet 5 a couple times, but it's definitely a budget MG. I'm the last person in the world to complain about budget units. I'm a cheapskate. I already told you guys I'm Jewish. So here's the T-70 coming in for a surprise assault on the AT gun that doesn't know it's there. It's been spotted, so that's not good. Is it going to be Fausted? That's the question. Mortar coming on the Rakettenwerfer, which is kind of unlucky. I don't know how long I'd stick around in this building when the T-70 is shooting at you and the mortar is potentially shooting at you. That could be bad news. Looks like, luckily enough, the mortar is falling on the MG34. We've got a Faust. Oh no, it's clearly, I was like, you can't Faust from inside a building. I don't know what the fuck is going on. We pop in the self-repair. That's really effective. Nice flame grenade. That is doing work. That guy is just not packing up with the alacrity you might expect of a man who is being charred to death by flames. So that's surprising. My computer is fucking like choking because I'm trying to stream the shit at the same time. But now we're back in business. Once the flames are gone, oh no, they're all dying. They're all dying. The guards infantry, I suppose, have DP-27s. Oh god, it's a massacre. It's a massacre. The Volksgrenadier squad is down. These guys are getting crushed up by 2 machine guns. There's no way they can stick around for very long. It looks like he'll get out of there. The Sturm Pioneer's probably getting out of there too. Does not recruit the Maxim. Interesting choice. Since you're retreating anyways, I'm not sure what it would have cost you, but I suppose the time it would have taken to crew. Worried about getting killed by the guards. This is turning into a brutal, awful rout, and there's, oh Jesus, they get out of the building just in time. A grenade could have toppled that thing straight down onto their heads. That could have been ugly. I don't know what this Rakettenwerfer is doing, staying in the battle, but oh no, fucking do it! Oh god, why did you do that? Why would you have done? Oh my goodness, why would you have gotten in that building? Clearly the idea was to get in and then hop out. I think immediately that's the only thing that makes a lick of sense, or Paul was not paying attention to the health bar of the building. Either way, that just cost him a fucking guards rifle squad. Those things don't grow on trees, my friend, at least not until the far, far future when we've genetically modified trees to grow humans and genetically modified humans to be super soldiers and genetically modified super soldiers to be guards riflemen. So that's at least 20 years down the line. Minimum. So he calls in another squad of guards. Great. So 4 machine guns. These are, that's a Maxim actually. So the one, this is the Soviet player. Why am I was like, God, my wires are crossed. I was like, the Germans got 4 machine guns. No. Is this thing recruited yet? I suppose it was recruited. Clearly by the Soviets because they're up to so many machine guns, but I wasn't watching. Oh man, another one of these things. So there's 2. Can I, I really want to, if I were just streaming as opposed to streaming and recording, I would totally fucking alt-tab and put a little counter here like, det packs to be detonated, but I don't want to fuck up my recording, so that's the thing. Someday I might want to, I don't want to set it up so I just record straight from Twitch to YouTube. 1, because the quality is not as good, and 2, because I don't get to edit the audio later and remove the fucking noise on my microphone, but I don't know, in the far future that'd be a cool thing to do to save me some time, because then I could do a cool Twitch integration. You could see all the Twitch chat stuff. What Doth Life says, Paul, Master Tactician, and no infantry support gun frown on the part of the Koreans. So yeah, you know, you see a lot of infantry support guns in these games. There's a reason. It's pretty cool, but he is up against the Soviet mortar. already, so maybe it's figuring I don't want to take Soviet mortar barrages. The Soviet certainly has the, I guess doesn't have the T-70 anymore, but could easily get another T-70. The Soviet, the very mobile player, despite having so many Maxims, so the worry, I suppose, is the infantry support gun getting Zerg Rush. Maybe we'll see a Tier 4 now. We've saved up the fuel and we've saved up the manpower, and we're certainly driving the truck out. Now's the good a time as ever. It's actually a terrible time with these guards firemen there, so it's just a horrible, no good, very bad time to set up Tier 4. But always be prepared. That's the Boy Scouts motto, that, and we hate gay people, so the plan is soon. Captain Murphy is just like, I want to be in the fight, I want to help, there's nothing for me to do, but maybe if I stand here, I can get some veterancy as people shoot at me with the bullets. We are running back and forth. We are getting a lot of energy. Oh, fuck this shit. We are done with parading around for your amusement. You give us a funny accent even. Then you impersonate us. Okay, now it's safe for the Tier 4 with this excellent flank by these Volksgrenadiers. Poor thing's getting owned by the mortar. With this excellent flank by the Volksgrenadiers, probably going to throw in an incendiary, but Paul is too good of a player not to see that incendiary coming a mile away. Packs up the mortar, walks it away rather than retreat, but then retreats it immediately when the Sturmpioneers show up. So yeah, very good choice. And we have the Tier 4 finally fucking... Oh man, these guys died. Must have been the mortar. Maybe the Maxim, but I think it was just the mortar. Von Ivan says, Paul loves demos. And then I think that's a Kappa thing with a Santa hat. And What Doth Life says, don't we all? The answer is yes. Everybody fucking loves demo charges. You know who loves fucking demo charges? Kodachrome. Anyone remember Kodachrome from the original Company Heroes? Ah, nostalgia. Schwerer is going to get cornholed by the 120mm in that spot, says What Doth Life. Honestly, I can think of worse fates than being cornholed, you know. I spent many a Friday night getting cornholed, so I can't complain. Double Maxims. Just fucking stack that shit up. Blob that shit up. These guys, I don't know how they were revealed. I guess they cloaked too late. So these guys get to stay crawling like miles behind this guy. Oh shit, don't leave us behind. Please, we want to join you. We want to be your friends. It is our gun when you die. This would be a great time to detonate this, by the way. I'm just throwing this out here. Just making it. Now they're actually suppressed and they got slightly closer to it. Now they're fucking all... Jesus Christ. Come on. Throw me a fucking bone here. Anyways, Schwerer Panzer Headquarters got some kills, and we've got some Ubersoldaten coming out, so I'm uber excited about the Ubersoldaten versus the T-34-85. They're not going to do anything, but that's okay, because we've still got the, God, I keep looking over to the left for the German shit, because we've still got the Raketenwerfer, and let's be honest, all you need is one Raketenwerfer versus these fucking Soviet tanks. That's the only thing you need. 2 wouldn't hurt. Oh, I don't know about this. Where's the mortar? Yeah, mortar could easily drop that building. Oh, it's too busy cornholing Tier 4, as What Doth Life predicted. But, he fucking Paul lost his squad in this house earlier, so clearly you should be live to the possibility. I don't know what the T-34 is doing. It's a very, very indecisive T-34. This is not the place to be indecisive, right in front of the fucking AT gun. But luckily, this thing is firing slower than... I don't even have a relevant metaphor for this. It's just so slow, it's painful. I'll just say molasses. Slower than molasses. Good old dependable molasses. What Doth Life says, gotta wait for something worth detonating, like a freshly upgraded over squad. Anything is fucking worth detonating. Give me a fucking break. Could have gotten a squad kill too, I think, so that's worth detonating. But I suppose you're right. A rare moment of peace in the quiet of the winter snow. 6 kills on the mortar as it collapses the building. There is nobody left within the building. Narfwalk says, long ago it's edging, he knows we're watching, gotta drop that climax before you click the boom button. No, the clear option is that he either wasn't paying attention or he wanted bigger bait. But you never want the bigger bait. You never get greedy. Never get greedy. Your opponent's even got minesweepers too, so it's just a matter of fucking time until those guys show up there and wipe the thing out. So One guy would have lived in that vote, guaranteed, said What's.5. I just wanted a thing to fucking blow up. Is that too much for me to ask for? If that's too much, then you can fucking slit my throat from end to end, and I can bleed out right now, because I just want explosions, my friend. I just want explosions. Man, we got some serious German capping, considering the force balance between these two players. So Paul is being understandably cautious with the tank, doesn't want to get it reamed by Raketenwerfers. There are actually 2 Raketenwerfers out now. Paul really had no way of knowing how many Raketenwerfers there were, and so is being understandably cautious because you don't want shit like this to happen. But and also Paul is very happy just to shell tier 4 sort of for the rest of his life, killing some good Sturm pioneers there, getting some excellent damage in on them. So it's totally understandable why Paul is not being hyper aggressive in this sort of situation. But obviously from a point of view where we can see into the fog of war, etc., etc., it would have been really great for Paul to get in there and do some fucking damage while he's got sort of force superiority like this, while he had better... Oh my Jesus Christ, was that... Did we lose? We just lost the Guards Rifle Squad. I think tier 4 helped out there. Motherfucker, what was that even? Yeah, God almighty, that's crazy. Von Ivan said, I can't wait to see the Sturm Tiger in action. Yeah, that would be a boom that would make up for not detonating the thing. So I don't know what fucking killed the Guards Rifle Squad, but that's a Guards Rifle Squad down, and Paul is starting to lose his edge in this fight. Oh, it got detonated when I wasn't watching to kill an MG fucking 34. So eat that fucking what doth life. Clearly he's fine killing fuck all. Oh no, the mortar's dying too. Whew, Paul is starting to sweat. Oh, it's a Katusha! I didn't even notice fucking Katusha! Oh my god, everything is happening. Everything is happening. It's happening, Ron Paul GIF. Oh, Jesus Christ. Oh, my head, my throat, my heart. And that building even fucking dies. So Paul is, I think, sweating bullets at this point, realizing that a window may have closed to get some damage done with his T-34, although that Katusha wiping out a squad has got to be pretty good. And nice whole machine gun plus Guards Rifle and Maxim taking out the Raketenwerfer, so that, oh, if he kills the Raketenwerfer, that would be excellent. Where's the other one? All the way back there. So prescient for protecting tier 34. That was a noble Faust, but may have cost you a Folk squad. So right, just like that, Russians back into the game. Boom. Ron Paul GIF, I got that reference, says Von Ivan. Great, great. I'm glad somebody got one of the references I've made ever in the history of the universe. Tier 4. It's nice that these Sturm Pioneers now have sort of continued employment for the rest of the game, effectively repairing this thing. Like that kind of job security, you get that. You don't ever give it up, okay, guys? That's really important in your life. If you can get that sort of job security, I don't care what else is going on, you got it made. So they're definitely happy. Obviously, they are occasionally getting blown apart by mortars, so it comes with some downsides. But you can't, beggars can't be choosers, right? Right? You can't complain about everything, unless you're me. But again, I'm Jewish, so. Whew. What does chat say? What the fly says? Libertarian strat vape nation. Great, great, good. 100% chat going on right here. How's the Tekken going on the Soviet player? No reason to tech past tier 4, so good, makes sense. Or tier 3, whatever the fuck. This is tier 4. No reason to tech past tier 4. There's nothing past tier 4, so you can never go past it. Wouldn't it be great if there was still a thing here instead of a fucking crater? Return fire. Who's saying that? Something down here. I don't know. Ooh, how'd these folks right here get here? Somebody tell me that. This is gonna be bad for the Maxim in a sec. This is gonna be fucking bad. It's gonna be fucking bad. You're gonna get shot. Oh, now he's retreating. I would have been a little faster, because you're not gonna do any fucking damage to pinned Obersoldaten with a Vet 2 Maxim firing at medium range. It's just nothing's gonna happen. So you just took more damage than you needed, although potentially that was a bit of a bait for the T-34 up there. How are the Sturm Pioneers doing? Where'd they go? Where'd they go? They're just hanging out. Time to repair again. What the fly says? SU-85 will be premium here versus Schwerer and Sturm. Could be. I don't know. The T-34 is good versus the Sturms just because it's faster and it can get around behind. the thing, and obviously it's much more effective versus the infantry. So we'll have to see. We'll have to see what Paul goes for. Katyusha coming in! We got debris flying. Oh, God. Oh, that's the end. Well, you know, it's good while it lasted. I can never get enough of a tier 4 set deployed farther forward than they really ought to be, so I was very happy with that whole sequence of events. And it's happening, my friends. A king tiger, a tiger bee Königstiger, has entered the field with zebra stripes. That's obviously a violation of the laws of nature, and God will be punishing the Germans for this after the match. But until then, it's going to be 2 T-34s, although it's going to be a while till the second is built. 2 T-34s versus this fucking monster. And the question is, when Paul sees this, is he going to cancel the T-34 and build an Su-85? Does Paul see it yet? Very hard to tell. I guarantee you Paul sees it because this thing's here. So now Paul sees it, and the T-34 continues to be built, so we're definitely getting a T-34 versus an Su-85 against this King Tiger. And the question is, can the King Tiger stop the VP bleed? Because we're down to 98 VPs. Kind of unfortunate for the Germans. Shouldn't be too tough to take the middle back with the King Tiger. The machine gun has even vacated the church, so now you can easily cap it with the Sturms, the Obers, or whatever. Nobody... Oh, God, this blew up! What did it kill? We don't even know. Oh, God, I missed it. Really sad, really sad. Anyways, that means the German can even more happily go down to the south and cap it sometime. I was about to say the south hadn't even been... Oh, what a fucking shell. Hadn't even been contested, but clearly somebody went down there and... clearly somebody went down there and got the demo charge triggered on them, so that's cool. King Tiger... Oh, man, hits... You hate to see that. Damages the mortar, but doesn't fucking matter, because really what you want to do is kill the crew. So that was basically a wasted shot on the King Tiger. And the next shot fucking misses, so... King Tiger not being used to his full potential. It's gonna fucking... I just fucking saw that coming! Who didn't see that coming? Holy shit. But now it's the T-34s. Where are the AT? That's the one AT gun. That's the other AT gun. This could be good. This could be good for the Germans. Yeah, this could be really good for the Germans if he's just able to keep them in sight of this fucking Rakettenwerfer trying to fire around the fence. Kind of a pain in the ass. We have an airplane coming in doing Lord knows fuck all marked vehicle. Oh Jesus, is the Rakettenwerfer going to be able to reface itself and shoot this other thing? This one's circle strafing the King Tiger, but that's out of control. It's going to get a shot in on the King Tiger's rear before it. No, it doesn't. It blows up. These guys, I would really love to see them. Oh, they Fausted the other one, so it doesn't matter. They can't Faust this one. How's the other AT gun coming? It's running as fast as it can. It's not cloaked. That's a good choice. These guys are fucking pinned by a Maxim or some shit. King Tiger gets a hit on the back, and oh, set up the AT gun. Fucking do it. Fucking do it. Do it. Fucking do it. Get the shot. Nail that thing right in the ass. I think it's too far away. So what a crazy fucking fight. Tactical adjustments need to be made. I don't know. I'm sure I've heard that one a million times, but it's new to me. Wow, that was exciting, folks. Zombie Francis says, noise. Oh, Jesus Christ, this King Tiger is not done. German player realizes that now is not the time to let up. Thank you for putting another one there. German player realizes now is not the time to let up. Now's the time to press the advantage. Soviet player realizes King Tiger's up north, so who gives a shit? I don't know why this isn't moving forward. That's got to be fucking priority number one if I were you. This was your chance to kill. It's even fucking snared by these Volksgrenadiers. That that could have been dead. That could. I'm dying. I'm literally dying. That could have been dead, folks. With just the Rakettenwerfer is in position, but instead not. King Tiger does not give a fuck. Just driving around being a holy guacamole. He kills another guy too. Where's the Katyusha going? Down here. Oh God, that killed a lot of people. Oh, he's lost all his fucking squads, the German player. What a wonderful last gasp. I think it's too little too late, especially now that there's another T-34 out. It was a 76. Hoof! You know, Paul is fucking desperate when it's a 76, but I think the desperation's going to pay off. I think he's pulled this off. Paul actually down to really few points too. 25 VPs. This is getting... Ah! The second one went off and I missed it, but now they made a crater so fucking deep that there's no way those guys will ever be able to climb out of that. So they're there for the rest of their lives, resting pepperoni. But, tense game. Germans still in it. Because there's a fucking King Tiger, so they're definitely still in it. They just gotta hold the VPs and not get Katyusha'd. What doth life? KT is fair and balanced. Why would you need a commander to field such a balanced unit? and then one of those Twitch emotes. Good point. Cool. Drive straight into the Raketin. Strategy's paying off in spades for Paul, because the King Tiger's got his fucking butt. Where's the other Raketin River? All the way up in the north. Why didn't I remember that? That's the end. Good game. Good game. Really good last gasp from the King Tiger, and super exciting. But that's gonna be all she wrote. And again, I'm dying, so we don't even get to see the Sturm Tiger. So I'm sorry, Von Ivan. You did not get your wish. I didn't get my fucking wishes because I never saw the fucking det packs fucking go off. Jesus Christ, I feel so bad. To the left, man.
We lost a gun crew.
You really got to give the German credit for continuing to fight, but it's gonna be a difficult proposition. How many kills do the Obersoldaten have? 5. Not a lot. Not a little. Von Ivan says no Sturm Tiger, and then the little Twitch emoted guy grabbing his head. So that was a pretty cool match, guys. I hope you like that one. This muzzle flare, not lined up at all. He's doing the fucking he looks like a fucking boss. Say what you want about the terrible muzzle flare. Obersoldaten looked like bosses, 100% boss. That was a cool match. I think I already said I hope you guys. What is he doing? What's he looking at? He looks like he's getting ready to swing this thing right the fuck into that guy's face. Imagine how much that would hurt. And if you have any like fillings or anything, it'd be beeping the whole time. Add insult to injury. Okay, bye.